Tragic. What's cracking? We back. It's Unapologetic Jae podcast with me, Jae Michelle, and my host,
Keem.
Hi,
His
Keem.
name Keem. That's what they call me.
Keep me on the beat.
That's what they call me.
Ow. Ow. All right, so let's get right into it. Ava, shout out to Compton. Miss Ava DuVernay dropped her documentary or series for When They See Us. I have not watched it. I will watch it tomorrow. It's a lot of emotions and energy and things I need to process first and get ready to feel. So I'm not gonna do that yet, but there has been some feedback already.
I've literally got full text and essays about this, about the show, like to go watch it. Like people have hit me, like go check it out. This is like get your emotions in check and be ready for whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm interested to see it. I'm interested to see it. The cover alone gave me like some. What?
Nothing. I'm just saying.
The cover alone gave me. I was like the American flag covering the eyes a little bit.
Oh, you like broke it down.
Oh yeah, I'm very like with the visuals.
Mm-hmm.
I'll break that down immediately.
So what is the significance with the American flag?
That we're blinded by. We're not seeing. Either we're not seeing or we're blinded. Yeah, the fake ass justice, the whole thing, and you know, cause I don't know what it's all the way digging into, but I'm really interested to go see it.
Yeah, it's digging into the
check it out.
Central Park 5. I don't recall this story, but it was in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we young on the West Coast, we don't really get that type of information, especially because there was no internet.
Right.
But the judge that ruled against them had a best-selling book, so everybody is like going against her. She deleted her Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because everybody was tagging her today, making millions off the book and everything like that. So I'll be watching the documentary tomorrow for sure.
I'll check it out.
And then we'll talk about it next week. But let's get into the bullshit. The baby's back in the news.
With what? What did they do this time?
What happened?
What happened now?
Well, he was having a concert and somebody threw a dollar bill on him and he spit on them.
Why didn't I see it? he spit on somebody?
He spit on them. Like a whole noogie, like.
So my thing is, why is shit happening back to back with this cat right now?
And last week I called him Little Baby, and I didn't mean to do that. It's just that it's a lot of them.
It's hella babies.
It's a lot of littles. It's a lot of babies.
It's a lot of grown ass men being called babies.
You know, so I said Little Baby, but I meant the baby. So
okay.
the baby got into it again.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say got into it, but somebody threw a dollar bill on him when he was performing it, and he spat on that.
What? That wasn't enough money. He needed more.
You needed more than $1. You needed us to throw it up, or what?
I need $1.
I'm still trying
I'll
to
take
figure
$1.
out. I'm still trying to figure out this
That's
single.
me, huh? Man, look here, the Suge song. Quit this. Look, quit. The man got.
What's the
some hits
Suge
going.
song?
They like I'm a boss, Suge, something like that.
Yeah, nobody knows still.
Hold on, management.
A week later. It's your shit?
Shit slap. What they do? They be grabbing it?
That's
They
what you
grab
said
it?
last week. You smell cologne.
Yeah, you ready? What they grab it? You know? No, you ain't with it? Hold on.
Situation.
You gotta. When they grab at the end, don't they? That's what the youngsters do, right? That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? They shake it. They shake it. They tighten the knot. I don't know what's going on. Sit your ass down.
That's terrible.
It's called the Whoa.
The Whoa? I thought it was called something else.
Why is it called the Whoa?
But didn't y'all call it Sugar or something?
That's
The
what the
dance.
song's called.
The dance is called the Whoa.
The dance
Oh,
song,
yeah,
Whoa.
I know that. The little white boy did that.
But why is it called the Whoa? The white boy didn't make it.
Whoa.
That little white boy ain't finna take credit.
But that's who I saw it first.
The little white boy,
Because I have him on my page where he did with Why
I ain't fucking with Lil Cuz.
Yellow Beezy.
I don't care how young you is.
He was like,
if you culture jacking, you know all the shit, and I don't care how young you look. Fuck that.
Who made it then?
A black kid.
No, he didn't.
No white kids can do that.
Black kids didn't even make this stupid shit.
Yeah, but this stupid shit. That's stupid shit.
But
this actually lightweight. This lightweight dope. I ain't gonna lie. Cause that shit lightweight. That shit lightweight dope.
The verse started off with a joke. I was like, what the fuck?
But you know when they be doing little dances, they be doing that shit when they kind of reverse. When they be doing it, whatever. Anyway, it's going too far. But the baby. The baby.
The baby is spitting off all.
Man, he better stop making it rain on people. He got rain.
That's
He didn't get rained on enough, so he made it rain on them.
That's
Is that what happened? Hey,
That's
if that nigga would have spit on me,
So
ain't no security that would have stopped
somebody
me.
spit on you? Is that like grounds for ass whooping? Like
I'd rather
if you
get
spit
socked.
on me, I'll sock the fuck out of you.
I'd rather get punched than to get spit on.
Yeah, that's pretty disgusting.
I can get punched. I can get punched and walk away from it.
I think getting spit on is like the most disrespect.
Yeah, to cough up to hawk up a loogie and put it on
I
me.
don't know how y'all know how I feel about body fluids, but that's ugh.
One time when I was younger, this nigga took a booger and put it on my shirt.
You didn't smack him?
I beat the flying fuck out of him.
As you should
And this
have.
ain't a lie. I really beat him
This
up.
ain't a lie. I really beat him up.
You put a booger on me, my nigga. You thought it was funny. Ha ha, that's funny. Ha ha. What's funny about putting your...
It's just body fluids in general, like spit, throw up, snot, sneezing, coughing. It's just,
That's like when...
I can't.
I was about to be hella racist right now. Them people be
Well,
coughing in the public.
Unapologetic.
They be coughing in the public. Fuck that, man. Asians be coughing and shit. They don't be covering their mouth. And you know what I'm saying? That'd be the older Asians. You know what I'm saying? I ain't generalizing all Asian people because there's so many. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know what I'm talking about.
So
Maybe
many levels to the Asiatic.
all up in the public with the big
You
big
know
cough.
Caucasians do that a lot.
Caucasians don't know space.
Okay. That too. Okay, so.
They don't know space.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Period. So.
Don't spit on me, cuz.
Don't spit on nobody. You gonna get your ass beat.
Hey,
Don't
man.
throw $1 at nobody. You gonna get spat on.
My guy.
Period.
I'm vouching for you, my guy. You got a single. You good. You doing your thing.
That's not
Camera
a
1,
single.
camera 2. You doing cool.
That's not a single.
You got good songs. Your videos are very entertaining. Do not spit on me, my nigga. But I would never throw $1 at you because we're not at a strip club. And
You're not a
I
stripper.
would never, you're not a stripper, not a female. Nothing about you would cause me to throw money at you. So I wouldn't even pay money to go to your show. And it's not disrespectful. I'm just not going to a show.
Do you know why? Let me tell you why. Because he don't have a single. So Willow.
So hold on,
We done told you.
because I gotta defend the baby.
He got songs, man. The youngster doing nice,
You
man.
don't even know this song.
He's really dope.
I didn't say he was whack.
He's really dope. If I'm at a
I
festival,
didn't say-
I'm gonna check him out. I'm not gonna go to
I
another show.
never said that he was whack.
So is that not a single with Offset?
I don't know.
So go do your homework and then we'll talk about it
I
next
do
week.
homework every day.
You can't just be, you know what I'm saying, telling them.
I'm not a fan of the baby.
Then why are you dissing this? The fact
I'm not dissing anything.
All right, you're not dissing?
He just don't have a major single.
Oh, you want him to be Drake right now?
Absolutely fucking not. I don't even want Drake to be Drake.
Neither do I. Go Warriors. You have me.
Thanksgiving, but it's a dark nigga.
We back to
Whatever. So Willow Smith got a porn offer.
That's dope. It's gonna be hella artsy.
It's gonna be hella artsy.
They gonna let her do it too.
It's gonna be
That's how the family
hard. So
is.
award-winning filmmaker Bree Mills offered Willow full artistic control to direct an adult film, a digital series, or a documentary of Willow's choice.
Is all adult? Everything's adult?
Yes.
Adult film, adult series, or adult doc?
Anything.
She should do the doc, but she should do the... Their parents don't let her do it.
Well, that's not a question whether her parents will let her do it or not because she's grown. She's 18. She could do what she want to do.
Man.
But my thing is this.
Just because of who they are.
A lot of people was talking shit like, oh, why would you sell her out? Because I was like, get the bag, sis. Like, get the money.
Sell her out.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, how would directing a porno or anything in the realm of adult film be like selling her out?
It wouldn't be.
Exactly. A, she's an adult, and you get creative control over the whole situation. And C, porn is a big money business.
I'm finna sidebar real quick.
Go ahead, sidebar.
People are so full of shit.
This is facts. And that's what I said. I said, so you don't like to have sex?
I just think people like to say shit. They just like to talk. That's a fucking stupid ass statement. How is it selling out? Now, if you said, oh,
no,
Trump,
selling her.
I don't give a shit.
Out.
Whatever it is. Like, it ain't like Trump asked her to do some shit. Like, it's sex. So why can't she do a fucking, like, if she did a doc, or she did, like, because I can see the way that Willow and Jaden minds work, that it will be some eccentric ass shit. They wouldn't just, it ain't gonna be just regular ass porn. It's gonna be some other shit that I'm not gonna watch.
Some real, like,
because I just want to see some regular ass porn.
It's not gonna be no Bang Bros. It ain't gonna be no Jake Steve type shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be some real artistic.
Say some more names. What's my nigga name? Wesley Pipes.
It ain't gonna be no Wesley Pipes shit with the Timbs on. Like, it ain't gonna be.
Yeah, that's like bitch. That nigga got the ones.
Put it up to the chick at fucking Hawthorne, like, get in.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't finna be niggas with eczema sucking on toes.
Fucking Jake Steve with the line across the bottom of the screen. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no Lacey or no Jada Fire or no, you know what I'm saying?
So since we're on the topic, if you had $1 for every time you seen Brian Pupper on the train, how much money do you have?
Fucking dollars. I would have $1 for every time this motherfucker try to recruit somebody off the motherfucking train in LA.
Ooh, I got stories.
From Brian Pumper?
Oh yeah, that was my nigga. So look, I used to throw parties in LA at the Grand.
Stories you got?
At the Grand, I used to throw parties in LA in the Grand. You know what I'm saying?
I remember the Grand downtown.
You feel me? We used to have it popping. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Colin used to have So Fly. We used to fuck with that. My niggas had Caliente, A&T. That's Marcus Two Braids.
Hey, Two Braids.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up,
Marcus? And my nigga Cali. And we was all with So Fly. And then I had Stubby. And we used to throw parties out there too. So we Stubby E&T. And we used to do all the they did the Beta LA parties. We did whatever. Anyway, rapping in this Brian Pupper used to be at all of our parties.
Of course he was.
All the time. And what he would do is he would walk up to me and he would tap me and he would be looking hella weird.
Like, in his white beater with his fake ass silver chains.
And this is before the chains. This is before he got into beef with Fabulous and the whole thing. You don't remember about Fabulous?
I never knew about that.
What?
I never knew about
You don't remember the fake chain conversation? Oh, that's crazy. Anyway,
I was too young for that.
Yeah, so that's why I was saying niggas with eczema because he used to have because he had like blotchy skin, like you could see it hella well.
Brian Pumper?
Yeah, his skin looked crazy. But
not frowning up at people with eczema, but goddamn.
Oh no, I'm just making people eczema.
No, I was frowning. I was speaking about myself.
Oh yeah, I'm not talking people with eczema. I'm just saying like.
No,
you know
I
what
was.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Anyway, he used to be like, hey, so who ready in here? I said,
ready for what, sir?
Mind you, at this time I'm like, what, 20, 19, something like that.
How do you know?
And he's like,
how do you know?
He's like, you feel me?
So how do you know?
I don't know yet. The industry gotta tell me.
Okay.
he like, anybody ready in here? I'm like, bruh, I really don't. To do what? So I mean, if you want to fuck somebody, you might want to go tell them that you want to fuck them.
Ew.
Like, go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? Go do that. So he would be like, he would just be trying to. It was 18 and up parties. He was clearly an adult, and he was definitely going around just like looking and being hella weird and just licking his lips and looking for bitches to, I guess, put in pornos. I don't know if he was all trying to fuck them.
No, I don't think.
I don't know what he was doing at the time.
No,
cool ass nigga.
What he was doing was he was trying to get girls to want to. Well, his hook was let me get you on one of my shows or on video, one of my movies.
Okay.
But he was really just trying to smash, just to be smashing.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's all he was trying to do.
I mean, you know, if you got it like that, I mean, shit. I mean, I feel him if he could do it.
Yeah.
And it obviously worked because he kept doing the shit, and he would be at every party doing the same shit.
Doing the same stupid shit. But
Like
yeah,
this.
shout out to him. Shout out to the homie Rico.
That's how niggas looking the whole
Strong
time.
out here in Vegas. Shout out to him. Would you direct porn?
I got offered. I mean, not offered. I got asked to direct a porno one time when I was shooting videos.
Like a real one, or was
Like-
this the homies like, hey,
Nah,
hold
it
the
was
camera?
no. It was a girl. Like we were shooting videos. Me and my nigga Art. We were shooting videos, and the girl asked us to.
I just wanna fuck you right here.
Yeah, she was asking us because we were shooting videos. We shot all the shit that we was doing,
That's my
and we were
song.
shooting some other people's shit. So
So he managed Dr. J, right? So that was my record.
I didn't
But
manage.
we're not gonna
partners.
skip over that because
No.
that's my record.
That was my favorite song for a period of time.
For real, dog.
I just wanna fuck you.
Man, that was a good time in life.
And he don't even like that song. Tragic.
Yeah, man.
So you would direct the
porn?
porn? Would you star in one?
Would I star in one?
Yeah.
Why not? How many females I get?
How many you want?
I just want to know what I get. I just
How
want to know
many
what's
you want?
what's
How many you need?
poppin'. What? So I'll be a BB.
Not
Would
like
I be a BBM?
Not like the fling.com porn, like
I'll be a BBM,
like-
right?
the good porn. What's the BBM?
Maybe I'm making a new category. Big black males.
I
Yeah.
think that's a category.
You feel me? Y'all trying to see ass? Y'all trying to see y'all ass?
I mean,
You be like, damn, I didn't know big niggas
if you
move like
were
that.
in a porn with a couple girls, I would watch. If they were skinny girls, I would watch.
I wouldn't do it if they weren't.
But I'm just saying, like, a lot of y'all big ones, it wouldn't look right. But if it was
No,
skinny
that's a whole bunch of bumping and sweating and ass for chicken.
What? What is it?
Bumping and sweating and asking for chicken.
Oh, asking for chicken. I thought you said ass and chicken.
Shit. All the same. It's all the same.
Ass and chicken. Wait, how are you asking for chicken?
Got a whole plate on the motherfucking back.
How are you asking for chicken though? What does that mean?
Niggas get tired and hungry. With all that, that's a lot of
I'm
work.
done with you.
I
So,
gotta, right? You know, like it's a lot of layers. Like
I'm sure it is a lot of.
I don't know
layers.
how.
No
Like
pun
I got
intended,
enough.
but
I got
a
enough
lot.
going on myself. You know what I'm saying? I gotta move shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So the man just have to meet you going through legs. You moving shit. Like little niggas can do that because they gotta lift weights anyway. So you know what I'm saying? They trying to get their strength up. I feel it. So they trying to get, you know what I mean? Trying to swim through that ocean. You know what I mean? I'll digress.
Please. I don't need the visual.
Listen, man, I got tricked into some shit one time. You know what?
You never mind. Yeah, I would definitely direct the porn. No, I wouldn't. And starring one, no. Starting enough. But yeah, I'm good.
You wouldn't do. So you said that you would do it, and you didn't say that you said you
I
wouldn't
would
do it.
not direct or star in one anymore.
What's your price?
For what?
What's your price?
What would get you?
To do what? Direct one?
10,000, and they said right now to star in the movie.
I would definitely go down Las Vegas Boulevard and pull some bitches to do a movie.
Oh, so you do it with some bitches?
I mean, I would get a guy, of course.
Oh, you're saying you talking about directing?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking
you
about
being in
acting
it.
in.
And
Oh, to be in one?
Be in
10K
one.
is not enough.
20.
No. I need a
30.
couple million.
a couple million.
Yeah.
Moving right along.
That's some
No,
bullshit.
I would because first of all, I've always wanted to get my vagina casted as a sex toy.
So you gotta go do a porno so somebody
No,
see your vagina.
I mean,
So they be like, that's a cute
that
ass,
would be good promotion.
sexy ass vagina. Look like he having fun in that thing.
That would be.
Let me have some of that. I'll buy that.
That would be.
Give me some of
good
that.
promotion for it. Yeah. So if I have a mold of it and as a sex toy, of course, I would have to do promotion, which would be a movie of somebody inserting herself into my vagina so people want to go buy it. But I don't feel like I need to have the sex part.
So I'm saying, like, if you were to have the sex part, What category would you be in?
Boring.
Boring. You lay there? You was a lay there?
First of all, I don't lay there, number one. And I say boring because it's not going to be multiple people. So, I can have exciting, amazing sex with just me and one partner. I don't have to have a bunch of bitches, no threesomes, no foursomes, no double penetration. I ain't got to have like 2 dicks coming on my face. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm not going to do that.
But nobody said anything about any of that. I just want to know, what are you, a cream pie? Are you like what are you like?
A what?
Cream pie.
What the fuck is a cream pie?
I don't really understand what it is.
Porno lingo.
Hey man, I watch a lot of porn.
What's a cream pie?
I don't necessarily know what it is, honestly.
Okay,
I think it's like you know what cream pie is?
No.
What exactly is it? I think it's like the cream. Is it the pussy creamy? Is it? I don't know exactly what it is.
What is it? What is it, Pops?
Yeah, tell us what it is.
When the man comes inside of her,
And then what happens?
that's a cream pie.
So that's
Then it drips out.
the drip.
Follow the
drip. Follow the drip. Okay. Yeah, because that's the one thing I noticed. It's a lot going on down there.
That happens often.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
I should have known that.
Oh, you should have known that? Yeah, grown ass man. You grown ass man though.
Wrong.
So you supposed to know.
Lil Nas X and Drake. This album cover.
Oh man, it's totally different. That's crazy.
It's not.
But he dark
It's the
skinned though.
same.
He dark skinned, but he's still
But
a
Drake
light.
is light skinned and he's still a dark nigga.
But he's dark skinned, but he's still a light
That's
nigga.
what I said. Drake light skinned, but he's a dark nigga.
So if Drake could be a dark nigga,
The hues-
then that means that Lil Nas X can be a light nigga with the light nigga cover in the clouds.
The hues of blue are different,
Boom.
according to Lil Nas.
Number one. Number two.
And he's looking up in the air.
He looking
and
up.
Drake is looking forward.
Forward.
But Drake, what he missed was Drake is animated and he's not.
Whoop. Whoop.
Boom.
Hey, little nigga, stop stealing covers.
So then he started being funny and he did the Take Care cover. He put his face on the Take Care cover.
That's good promotion.
Tragic.
That's good. That's great. That is so smart. That's little
smart.
niggas. Little niggas is smarter than us in this age. That is
I
a
wouldn't
great
say all
move.
that.
Listen, he knew what he was doing when he did it. He
Just
already
say
knew.
it was a good marketing move. Don't say
Nah,
it's smarter than
man.
us.
Not
the
listen.
case.
We don't fuck around with the trolling the way that these little niggas do. They know how to bother people. They are kids. They know how to get on people's nerves.
Nobody was bothered by that conversation.
People were fucking bothered.
The
by
only
it.
people that's been bothered was the people that were bothered by Tekashi, and he's in jail. He's not coming out. And when he does, he'll be on witness protection, and nobody will ever hear his trash ass screaming ass music again. Period. So
His music wasn't all that trash.
Yeah, it
though.
was.
It was just a lot of yelling.
It was.
What is this shit? What was that shit that they were
I
doing?
didn't watch it.
Niggas started doing that
I'm mad
moving
that
shit.
you know.
What was that shit? I mean, niggas do it all the time in basketball.
nobody do it.
They do it on the bench.
What
You
bench?
ever watch the- That was it, right there. For some reason, I'm one of them niggas that learned every dance. Even if I
This
don't
is
like it.
why girls don't go to the basketball court and watch niggas play basketball no more, because they do dumb shit like that.
Or because y'all lazy and don't
Instead
want to
of-
fuck up your makeup.
First of all, nobody should be wearing makeup to the basketball court.
Women wear makeup to go work out.
They're tragic.
Women have layers of lip gloss on to take selfies.
To be on camera.
Period. Okay, so my favorites, two of my favorite lyricists. Yeah, we don't do that. Two of my favorite lyricists, Crooked and Royce, sat down and had a conversation on Crook's Corner this past Saturday. I was very excited about it.
You sent me no link so I could see that. I heard about it though.
Somebody was on the highway for like 10 hours
Facts.
and got the text about what we were going to be talking about. So you absolutely could have typed it in YouTube the same way I typed it into YouTube to watch it. Right. So
So we're taking niggas on business shit today.
you just checked me.
Oh wow.
You just checked me.
Yeah, you went in depth. And then nobody needs to know all that
You
shit.
just checked
Nobody need to know how ill-prepared I am. That ain't none of their motherfucking business.
Well, don't say that I didn't
I'm in
prepare
here
you.
talking,
then.
you know what I'm saying? Ain't
Don't
nobody
say-
need to know about my ill-preparedness.
Don't say I didn't prepare you.
Nobody needs to know.
Because I did.
You know?
And if you wasn't, that's your own fault.
What was that?
Then we had an extra.
Was that what you just said? Was my own fault? For? Don't kick me, man. Put your feet on me.
It was your own fault.
Anywho. Let's mosey right along. And what happened in this said interview? Are they coming back together to make a new Slaughterhouse album? And where the fuck is what you call it, being buff and
You
shit?
don't
He
get
ain't
to
fat
ask
no
no
more.
questions right now.
He ain't fat no more. What's his name?
Joel Ortiz?
Yeah, that nigga ain't fat no more. That nigga
Oh,
strong.
no one's talking about him. So,
Nobody said anything about Cuz.
and they're not.
He probably started playing
He's
baseball.
okay, wherever he's at.
He playing baseball.
That's cool. Like the Sandlot?
Nah, he probably in MLB. Like all the other Dominicans and Puerto Ricans.
So,
No, that nigga's making money. How was that racist? I'm supportive.
when did MLB make any besides that?
That is a major Latino baseball.
MOB. You said MLB?
Yes.
Nigga, I'm like MOB, Antioch. Like, what are you talking about?
For the record, it's Major League Baseball.
MOB? I thought you were talking about the rap group. MLB? I need you to pronounce your words.
Shout out to
better.
Hustler. Yeah, this motherfucker. Anyway, go ahead. You don't know who Hustler is, do you?
No, it's probably some Oakland nigga.
It definitely is.
My point exactly. My point
Don't
exactly.
you talk about Hustler. He is though. Anyway, go ahead.
LJ ready for the sample? LJ ready for the sample?
Come on. Hold on, wait. What you
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, I'm waiting. Is he gonna play Hustler?
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. Anyway.
Quick commercial break.
Welcome
to Cape Line.
Commercial's over.
Okay. Nigga. Yeah.
Don't break my spirit.
I'm probably gonna break it.
Every time I get a black, bitches ask me please, can I ride on 24s? But bitch, I need cheese.
That's
Anywho.
so late. Give me ginger ale, please.
That was the. Thank you.
Quick
You's a
intermission.
real nigga, man. We got the realest director of all time.
Directed by LJ.
Man, that's a real nigga right there, man. Come on, man.
Sexy man slave. I mean servant, my bad.
As long as I'm sexy.
As long as I'm sexy. You
What's up?
can't even see yourself pouring this side.
Am I there? Am I there or not? Am I there?
And you're done. Such a quickie.
I ain't even looking at one time.
What a great quickie.
Think about what that means for you, ladies. I ain't gotta look. I don't even know what that means. Go ahead. I'm turned up this
You're
episode.
Get in your bag, sis. So, yeah, the Crooked and Royce interview.
Oh yeah, you was talking about that shit. Go ahead.
Did you watch it?
I could have sworn we said I wasn't prepared for that.
It's okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So, the first question that was asked to him was, since we regard Slaughterhouse as one of the classic albums, does Royce regard it as one? But you didn't regard it as a classic, right?
Yes, I did.
You did? I did also.
Yeah, I said what I said to you was that what I said to you about Slaughterhouse is that they're not going to go down as one of the greatest groups.
Okay,
ever.
so Royce didn't consider it as a classic.
Because he thought the next one was going to be it.
No.
No?
Because you didn't watch the interview.
I'm just
So
guessing.
he said that he didn't regard it as a classic because they were not prepared. It didn't feel complete and it didn't feel planned.
Niggas hate each other.
Don't hate me. Royce was talking to Cricket.
Oh, okay. Roasted Cricket, cool.
Yeah, Royce and
They
Cricket
hate
are
Joe
cool,
Budden.
and then Joe is kind of cool with Crook, and then Joel is I don't know.
Joel don't. He's like fuck
He's
all this shit.
out of the picture.
He don't talk on camera. He don't fucking come to none of this shit. He don't. I don't know. That nigga raw though.
But I still regard the first Slaughterhouse
I forgot
album.
he playing baseball. That's right. Go ahead.
Yeah, MLB or MOB.
MLB.
And yeah,
Major Latino Baseball.
Major League. Wait,
Latinos.
what was the dude that got caught with the joint?
Gambinos.
But he had
Gambinos
dreads.
right. Huh?
He had dreads at first, like one of the first, like super popular.
My nigga.
What was his
Boston.
name? No, he was on the Dodgers.
Manny.
Was he?
He was on Dodgers too. Manny Ramirez. No, not Ramirez.
No.
Manny Will Manny. Where's
Manny Fresh.
Quick Google break.
Big time.
What is his name?
Anyway, but him,
What's
yeah.
his name?
He had
Manny
dreads
what?
and everything.
Just say it.
Pacquiao.
What?
Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez.
No,
I
I was
said it.
talking
So I
about
said
him.
it.
I was
All
talking about
right.
him.
So hold on. What's the picture name? That was there.
No, I'm not talking about Manny
Martinez.
Ramirez.
Manny Martinez.
Neither one of them.
He had a twin.
Who you talking about? That's
Who's
the
that?
nigga. That's who you talking about with the dreads. He was hella big. He wore
That's
big
not
ass
who I'm
clothes.
talking about.
Who you talking about?
He got in trouble for the pills.
Let her talk about the same nigga you're talking about.
It's not him.
Go ahead.
I know who I'm talking about. That ain't him.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know the nigga name.
What did he get in trouble for though?
For the
You know the gossip about it for sure.
hormone pills. Say it.
Most of them.
Oh well, shit. Ain't no telling then.
It was him.
It wasn't him. That's not who I'm talking about. I know exactly who I'm talking about, and
Oh, you
it
do?
wasn't him. That wasn't even his name.
I don't know who you talking
But
about.
anyway, yeah, while you reverted back to goddamn football, because it was talking about Slaughterhouse. I mean, baseball, because it was talking about Slaughterhouse. But,
I'm just telling the truth.
whatever. And I'm going to find it, and I'm going to say it next week.
Okay.
It's not fucking whoever the fuck you was talking about. So, yeah, so he didn't regard it as a classic, basically.
So he doesn't regard it as a classic. That's kind of crazy.
Because they were he feels like they were unprepared and they didn't really have a set out plan. They were just having fun. But throughout the interview, he refers to his rap career as not being serious, as just having fun.
Really?
So can you?
What about his last album?
I love his last album.
His last album was very fucking serious.
His last album was dope as fuck
It was.
to me.
I thought it was raw.
Book of Ryan is what it was.
Yeah, it was, and it was very personal.
But Crook asked him about working with him and doing the Slaughterhouse Project and having all those other things going on. And he was like, I just rapped because it was fun. He really didn't think of it as like a serious thing.
That long? This whole time?
Yeah, but you know he was intoxicated most of the time. You don't really drink no more.
He lost a rap battle to Mr. Fab. Yes, I will continuously bring back bass shit.
And you supposed to. That's what you're doing. As you should.
Shout out to
I
Fab.
love Mr. Fab.
You should. That's my nigga.
Yeah, I have to get his book. But as far as
As soon as we do the audio, I'll do it.
niggas send me for my book like, you got it on audio?
I'm waiting for you to do it.
Oh, you have to read it. My
Oh,
book
man.
is not on Audible. Sorry.
Nah, I'll be reading this shit.
CC Part 1 on Amazon right
I'm
now.
gonna read everything after I'm done reading Pimp.
But yes, listen. I started reading Pimp. I got in 2 chapters in. And when I tell you I'm a reader and I read, I cannot get that lingo. And the way that, no, not the pimp lingo. I know plenty of pimps, stop playing. But this is based in like the 80s. And just like, it's just like old school ass super slang. Like, the shit just don't make sense.
Shit,
You have to read it like,
that shit make all the sense in the world.
no, you have to literally read it like over and over. Like, okay,
That was
wait.
a cold nigga, man.
Yeah, he was. I know his story without reading the book. I wanted to
Yo.
read the book because I knew his story already. But being it based so far back in the day, like 70s and 80s, and then that slang on top of Ebonics, it was like, I can't.
Couldn't comprehend, huh?
So
I would have to read. I had to read sentences like over.
So if you need help, what I'll do is we'll put together a book on tape with my father-in-law translating it because he's old and he knows that lingo. I feel like he says jive turkey in his head every 13 minutes.
Nigga, jive turkey. She did some whoop.
Yeah.
Child, they was doing something.
Man, that's jive.
Look, they was doing something in the alley and was robbing people. That's what I got. They was okay. So from my common sense, he would go, I guess because he was younger and smaller, he would go and dress up as a woman in the dark alley, and then the guy would be in the front of the alley that lured the white man to the back of the alley. And so by the time he gets to the back of the alley, they rob him.
Run that trick.
But it didn't say that. It wasn't in those words. It was something else. And I was like, okay, let me read this again because I missed this line. And I'm a reader. I've been reading.
Get the trick and jive him all the way back.
Yeah. Some strange shit like that. I'm like, okay, well, you can have this book back.
You gotta bring the hoe to the store and make
Because
sure
I
that
get
she
the
get
gist
more.
of it. And I'm just not going to do that to my brain. I can't. It was too much. So, with Royce being associated with M and with M being on his albums Good vs. Evil, Crook also asked him about Good vs. Evil Part 2, which we don't need, just like we don't need another Slaughterhouse album.
They said they're gonna make it too.
Well, they have songs for it.
It's just rappy rap. I mean, if you feel like just listening to them rap.
Yeah, I don't. So, what did you feel about
Good vs. Evil's
MGK
coming
and M battle?
Give a fuck about two.
Excuse me.
Listen, I love Eminem. And I don't give a fuck about them Caucasians battling
I
each
thought
other.
the Caucasians battling was very entertaining because MGK mopped M with that record. And I would say MGK mopped in with that record because it's not only with what he said, it was how he said it. And then the video was so well put together.
You know what I noticed?
And the song was very, very well put together. And it was, because you got beefs where people just be all over the place. You remember the Drake and Meek Mill beef? Mm-hmm. And then Meek Mill dropped his, he's like, what did he say? What are you talking about? And it was very concise. I don't know if this is a white people thing, but it was very concise and straight to the point with their disses. So when MGK did his diss to Eminem, I was like, I see that. I can hear that. I see that. And then the video just tied it all together.
But for yes. All right, so he won that battle. He did.
He did. Who did?
But MGK.
Yes,
but
he did.
The thing is.
He did.
But the thing is that it was like you're old and you ready, baby.
It wasn't all that.
It was so simple. It wasn't nothing intricate. He didn't dissect him.
You're lying.
This wasn't an ether. This was not an ether. I'm comparing it to
Ether Jae.
So we done for today?
Is this where I yell cut?
Are we done for today?
You know Jay-Z makes me happy, and that's my guy. But
I still like Jay-Z's diss better than Ether, just because I fucked with it.
So how do you win?
Because I'm a real one, and I say the real shit. Ether, nigga, you 36 in the karate class, Tabo Ho, like nigga, he was on his head. That was crazy. So, but what I'm saying is about the
it's okay to be in your mid-30s and do Tybo to stay fit.
Listen.
Okay?
I'm so glad you made that so serious. About him being fit. What the fuck? At least he wants to keep in shape. He is like 50 years old.
Has to keep up
He is like 50, so
it's okay.
I mean, he's trying to keep up with Beyonce. She dances a lot, so I understand.
So it is what it is.
Obviously, Nas doesn't care about being in shape because he drinks
Police's
Tennessee.
milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to do much.
Anyway,
I'm mad at her. I don't like how she doing, my nigga. I hope he get full custody.
They still got some shit going on?
She took the baby out the country.
Oh, that's cool.
And so he filed a lawsuit because she's not allowed to do that without his permission.
Yeah, he gonna be alright. He
gonna be straight.
He gonna be
with
straight.
the tech money,
You can't do that
hella
shit.
good.
You
So
can't do that shit.
Jay and M on Renegade.
What do you mean?
It's not a battle, of course, but it's some of the dopest verses and lyrics in hip hop on a collaboration. I sound like a award show.
How many people really gave a fuck about Jay-Z's verse after M's? Just being honest. In general, I'm not talking about what you feel.
Well, thank you for being honest.
In general, like what, like M,
I agree with you.
Yeah, M fucking killed him.
He did that recently on Big Sean's album on that No Favors.
Yeah.
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 Like it got to the point where I just skipped through Big Sean's verse just to
And
hear
just hear his.
Then rewinded and listened to M's verse again.
Yeah.
He has his moments now where he just be
I'm gonna tell you
fucking shit up.
The thing about M is that a lot of people go up to Eminem show and they'll say like those are those first three albums were the greatest. I'll go to first two.
First two,
and I don't really,
sure.
and I don't fuck with nothing else.
First two for sure.
I don't fuck with nothing else.
Two.
the Eminem show is where he lost me.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with nothing else.
That's that sober shit.
He started trying to get.
That's like we was talking about Mary J. Blige earlier. Like that's that sober
Yeah,
shit.
I didn't fuck with nothing else.
You trying to find your balance in being fucked up and trying to find your creativity and being sober, and it just don't work that way.
The crazy thing is that he still be spitting. He still puts crazy words together. But it was like every time I heard the album, it was like, how many times are we gonna fuck with Christopher Reeves? God damn, my nigga again. This nigga died. Come on, man. Like
That shit is crazy. Superman is dead.
he ain't the real Superman.
And how many ways has Kim been killed?
Yeah, bro. It was just.
Period.
It just got.
Repetitive.
But those two albums were so amazing that shit didn't matter. It still doesn't matter.
It don't.
It still don't matter. I like his last album,
Slim
actually.
Shady and the Marshall Mathers LP, like, you don't need nothing else from Eminem. And that's just the same thing with Slaughterhouse. Like, the Slaughterhouse first album was just so great in itself because at that time, there was no rap group that did what they did, even though what they did probably was unorthodox and it wasn't planned and it wasn't this and it wasn't that. But that's what makes it great.
Oh, you tricked the fuck out of me.
And that's what makes it a classic.
Oh, wow.
What did I do?
You just tried to make them niggas great by using
great.
some other shit to make me... No. They didn't make another album.
They don't need to make another album.
Fuck that. They're a group, and we're comparing them to groups. Them four niggas...
Well, we just compared them to Slim Shady and Eminem is not a group.
But if we're gonna say that they're great, because you're saying they're great, like all time best like rap groups, right?
I said one of.
Would you put in the top 10, top 5, top
Why
3,
can't say that?
Top five.
Top 5?
Well, if we're talking top 5 groups, how many groups were there?
Hella.
Okay, name some. EPMD.
NWA. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Keep going.
You keep going.
You started
it.
We got...
So then who's number one then?
As in hip-hop rap groups?
Groups? Who's number one?
Number one in hip-hop rap groups.
I'm going to say Bone Thugs and Harmony because I was big Bone Thugs.
It depends on what are we talking about. Are we talking about lyrics? Are we talking about revenue? Are we talking about
personal opinion?
Classic album?
Personal opinion.
Top 5 rap groups?
No, number one.
Oh my God.
For me, it's East. It's 1990s, 1999. That's me.
Is it bad that I know
I'm
like
just
every word to everything on that album?
Listen,
what?
Weird as fuck, I had a fucking sleepover to East 1999 and we played the Ouija board game. Lightest effective the board.
Everybody played Ouija because of that shit.
I was a girl and I had girls over. That was like the most weirdest sleepover, but I loved it. I had a great time. I didn't give a fuck. I was a tomboy, so fuck y'all bitches. Mine would have to be NWA because I'm from Compton.
Who?
NWA.
Oh.
Period.
How many albums was Ice Cube on?
And then Dog Pound.
Just one, right?
Yeah, just the first one.
Yeah, fuck that then.
Why you hating?
No, because Ice Cube was what? He was the one that...
Who's yours? Oaktown 357?
Hell yeah. Country got you crazy.
Got it crazy.
Hotel 357. Of course, Hotel 357.
357. Stop playing with me.
Of course.
NWA will be mine.
Man, it's the MOB.
They put Compton on the map.
It's the MOB.
Whatever.
Tell me.
So, in the interview, they spoke about, of course, hip hop rap lyrics and how there are a lot of female rappers in this climate, and there are a lot of female rappers that are being written for. And not only are there female rappers being written for, there are also male rappers that are being written for. So back in the day when hip hop first came
Everybody
out,
was getting written
it
for.
was not acceptable to have ghostwriters.
Lies.
But now that everybody is very much so aware of ghost writers, doesn't matter in hip hop.
But that's false in the beginning.
Doesn't matter in hip hop at this point that there are ghost writers.
It don't, because it's false at the beginning. Niggas been getting written for it the whole entire time. The whole entire Big Daddy Kane was writing for hella people. Biz Markie was writing for hella people. Ice Cube was writing for everybody. Like, it doesn't. I know niggas that's writing for people right now.
Right.
Like, everybody's getting written for. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if we got Birdman who went platinum, we got Diddy who went platinum. They got written for the entire time. You know what I'm saying? So like,
everybody right for them.
What does it matter? It doesn't matter. We're here to listen to the music. Now, if you're trying to be a purist and you want to think about who's your best, and we think about Jay, and we think about Nas, and we think about M, and we think about, you know what I'm saying, we think about KRS-One and Rakim, and you know, we think about these people and they're the ones that write. Yeah, we respect them for being the having the authenticity. Say it for me. For some reason, authenticity. Thank you. That that they have, because, and we respect them for that. But overall, just for an ear, and you're just trying to listen to music, you're not like. Then what are we thinking about R&B? Whitney Houston didn't write one song.
None of them right.
You know what I'm saying? So are we here? What are we listening? Are we put in the class where we're trying to just. We want them to be so authentic that we can't have anybody else. Because if everybody's going to be that authentic, then we're not going to be able to fuck with a lot of people. It's going to be done. Just like comedians.
It'll be very redundant if everybody wrote their own stuff. And I feel like...
everybody be battle rappers.
They can't do URL. But I feel like artists are like, you express yourself through your art. And if you have somebody else to do it for you, as long as you could perform and deliver a solid project or a solid album, it don't matter who wrote it. I know back in the day when hip hop first started, everybody was like, you have to write your own shit because it's your own experience and you can't express yourself if you don't write it. Blase, blah, whatever. At this point, I just want to hear a good record. I want to see you perform it. If you can produce a record that you didn't write and it makes it sound like you wrote it, you doing great. You're doing absolutely fine. And that might go against like hip hop standards that these people try to hold up, and they wasn't even in the hip hop era to even hold that standard up to anybody. Like,
at this point, it's a
Drake done wrote for people, Jay-Z done wrote for people.
Listen,
Diddy rap shit that's written for him. Cardi shit right. She spit shit that's written for her. And Miami Girls just went platinum.
Let me see.
And Yachty just wrote that record and just went platinum. Who gives a fuck?
I'm about to say it. Once the white man got involved,
I'll slap the fuck out of you for interrupting me to say that stupid shit.
Once the white man got involved, start putting this money and putting this thing into the heads, so they want to put it into the masses. Once that happened, then the lyrics didn't matter. Then our struggle didn't matter. Then that's what happened.
Don't be a Mrs. South Central while you killed you. That's what happened with that.
Here's a good example. When Gilly the Kid was talking about how he was writing for Lil Wayne. Whose music would you rather listen to?
Wayne.
Gilly.
Fuck out of here. Nobody was fucking listening to Gilly.
They was in the whole group.
Yo, shout out to Gilly. Gilly is the funniest nigga on, besides 50.
Besides 50. Funny as hell.
Them niggas is hilarious. Gilly be spitting, and I can see that he was writing Wayne shit because Wayne shit totally changed from Block is Hot and 500 Degrees to the mixtape Wayne. It totally flipped from to Carter 1. Not even mixtape Wayne, Carter 1. Carter 1 is when shit like went totally different.
I'm not a Wayne fan.
Ah, nigga, mixtape Wayne is my favorite rapper of all time. Period.
Okay, well, since that's being said, don't cut me off no dumb shit. What you about to say?
I was about to say, Mama, give me the swag. I talk like a president. Talk about my dead president's bitch.
So,
Facts with fact, bitch. I'm a citizen. Go ahead.
No one knew that. Only you knew that. Top 5 lyrical. This era, though.
What era are we talking about? Because this era sucks. So what era are we talking about?
Figure it out then.
I don't know what you're talking about. What era are you talking about?
This one.
Are we talking about like
2010 to now.
2000 to now?
2010 to now.
Ugh. Yuck.
Lyrically.
Jay-Z. Mm-hmm.
That's it?
I don't know.
Try it.
2010. Oh no, wait. 2010 is a long time. What came out 2010? Who's out? Who's popping? Damn, that's 9 years later from 2010. Fuck. I don't know.
What a way to wrap up the show.
No, but
So
I'm
top
saying.
5 lyrically in this era.
You got Kendrick's and J.
Kendrick, I'm
Cole's
sorry, I
and-
lost it.
Oh.
I lost it because I'm thinking about the latest shit. Because the latest shit is fucks my whole brain up.
2010.
Lyrically, since 2010, fucking probably J. Cole. I don't know
Okay,
if I
well,
say
my top
lyrically,
5 lyrically in
You just said
2000
say your
in
shit.
this
Don't think about
decade.
it.
This decade, 2010 to 2019, Jay-Z, of course, always, J. Cole, Kendrick, Nick Grant, and Problem.
Problem?
Damn, you always bring a problem up. So
I could replace Problem with J-Rock. Or I could replace J-Rock with Schoolboy Q. Or I could make all 3 of them my number 5.
So I love you.
So I love you.
I know you like to keep it Compton, but I put Boogie over.
Boogie is dope.
I put Boogie over Problem. Like, no disrespect to
No,
Problem.
ain't no
Problem's
disrespect,
dope, but as
but-
far as like lyrically and
Compton
rapping,
Boogie.
I put Westside Boogie over Problem.
I have no clue who that is. I thought y'all was talking about Boogie Cousins. And I was like, he's actually in the comments right now. So there's no disrespect to you, brother, but I didn't know who he was. I've never heard of this person. Like literally.
I was seeing what this camera was doing. Cause it's like, look like it's just facing.
No particular order. I would say Kendrick Cole. Since 2010, I'll have to put Fab in there. Fabulous. Soul Tape. Fuck out of here. Lyrically, it's hard nowadays, man. Cause I can't say Drake.
You definitely can't.
2010. Man, I so listened to the. I mean, you gotta say Jay.
A$AP Ferg.
Not lyrically. Nah. I fuck with his music tough, but I ain't finna put him up there with the lyricists. I'm finna put him up there with the lyricists. I'm not finna do that.
You should do that.
No, I'm not finna do that.
Alright.
Yep, I'm gonna
Don't
leave
do
my
that.
list incomplete.
So, just to piggyback off of talking about Slaughterhouse,
Yeah.
rank Slaughterhouse from best to worst.
Okay. I could do that. Easy. Slaughterhouse. 5 to 1 or 1 to 5.
From best to
Best? Okay. Well, it's 4 p.m.
It's 4.
but
Oh, okay. I was confused.
I would definitely do Royce, Crooked. No. I would do Royce, Joe, Crooked, and then Joel.
I'm going Crooked, Joe, Royce,
Joel.
the nigga that's playing baseball.
Shut the fuck up.
You guys gonna hate me then because I'm putting Joel, Crooked,
First?
Joel's raw, and I understand.
Joel,
I definitely
Crooked.
understand that.
Joe, Royce.
I definitely understand that.
I can see that.
You can't lose whatever order you put them in.
Exactly, because they dope as fuck. That's why they the best hip hop group in hip hop. Period.
If they would have kept going,
no.
If you don't keep going, I can't push you there.
That one album is good enough.
Lyrically, the best hip hop group.
Period.
But we're also.
It don't matter if it was one album, 2 album, 3 albums.
This is where I'm gonna fuck y'all up at.
Don't matter.
Y'all stacking up their individual stats and putting it in there.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Because let me tell you,
you can't go off of 10, 13 songs.
So let me tell you why. First of all, before Slaughterhouse even came out, I ain't never even heard of Joel Ortiz.
I almost went to sleep just now.
Period. Don't. Because that's 2003. Like, the internet barely started rolling. Nigga, we was in Twitter phases.
Bussin'.
But listen to what I'm telling you though. I'm telling you some facts right now. You have to realize that a lot of people like myself, y'all older than me. No, you're not. Y'all older, probably have way more exposure to a lot of shit. Like, I wasn't exposed to a lot of shit. All I was exposed to was commercial shit. Right? So underground, if I didn't go to VIP Records and see what was out, I didn't know what was out. Or if it was on BET, I didn't know what was out. Or if it was on MTV, I didn't know what was out. So when Slaughterhouse came out, Joel was that was the first time I ever heard of him. I knew Joe Budden through his commercial shit. I knew Royce from Eminem. And I knew Crooked just because I knew Crooked. Like, personally. So, like, with that being said, like, I didn't know, like, who had what going on in their personal careers, especially motherfuckers from the East Coast, like Joel and fucking Ortiz and Royce and M. Like, I didn't heard of them. I didn't hear them until it was commercial. So I wasn't basing it off of what I heard from their work before. Like, I heard Crooked's work before, but it was never commercial. Like, the only commercial record I heard from him was Ashanti's remix on Baby, which is in my book. But that was the only thing I heard from any of them. So for me to say that I think that's one of the dopest rap groups is just because just them coming together as a collective.
That just sparked some.
What?
No.
What?
I'll talk to you later. Oh shit! You just let the cat out the motherfucking bag. Go ahead. Read the book.
Read the book. So it's like when you say, oh, that's just from their own personal careers. For me, it wasn't. Like, it was just something that came together with all of them and it just worked and it sounded dope as fuck to me. And I never heard no shit like that before or since then. Like, I used to text Crook like, what is a fucking Klonopin? Like, I didn't know what them pills was. I didn't even know it was pills. It sounded like a cocktail. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. It just sounded dope. It was some shit that I never heard before. And I never heard no shit like that since. So I just think they just the dopest, one of the dopest hip hop groups, period. And they don't need to make another album.
I need more work.
Whatever. Anyways, so next week.
Y'all wrong as fuck. Go ahead.
Who dope are you from?
Huh? Who what?
Who's dope where you're from?
Who's dope where I'm from? Ert, Fab, we got Sue, P-Law, we got J-Ant. We got a lot of people, all black. All black is raw as fuck. Little nigga Fees coming up, he raw.
I mean, can we still get Keep the Sneaks on?
Of course. I mean, if we gonna go old school shit, it's gonna be
prayers up to him for sure.
Keek in jail, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Prayers of prayer.
As y'all can see, this is very much a West Coast show.
Absolutely.
So, I'm from Compton, he's from Oakland.
Of course, 40.
Of course, 40.
You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of dope ass G-Eazy. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with G-Eazy.
You got to.
There's not too many white boys in hip hop I fuck with.
You gotta fuck with G-Eazy.
For sure.
You're a ratchet ass nigga.
For rap. For sure. But it's not only that. It's not only that he could rap, but he not a culture vulture.
Nah, he's straight out. He's straight out the town. Like, that's why everybody fuck with him.
So heavy, because he's not a culture vulture. Just like him. Like, he's dope as fuck lyrically. But yeah, this Unapologetic Jae podcast. I'm your host, Jae Michelle, and my co-host.
I am King. His name
Keem. I call him Keem.
That's what they are. ain't never met a fat nigga like that, my man.
Next week. He ain't gonna be fat. He ain't gonna be fat next week.
I sure am. You
He said I show
Oh.
him. You stupid. We
It's
done.
my birthday. My
We
birthday
done.
coming up.